what is an Australian film industry meant to do when we've got governments not standing up for our industry against these big tech companies, US-based mainly, and now you've got the US president protecting them and their profits more than anybody else's? Where's it going to leave Australian film?
It is a massive exposure. We're not... Look, there's two things going on. One of the major thing I think that we have over-egged in our market, and we've got to make sure we don't, and we're not as bad as other territories, is the role of location-based international work. It has a role to play, but we need to double down always on our own stories, our own creatives, our own writers, our own directors, our own talent to tell our own stories. That's a starting piece, right? So the market, from that message from the President, the people who would be most concerned about it are the United Kingdom and probably Canada, who have very much built big industry pieces. Australia doesn't have quite that level of exercise, but what is missing is the counterbalance from what was been developed over the last couple of years, in that we haven't done the streaming regulation. We haven't lent into our institutions and doubled down on investments through our own creative storytelling. That is we can't fully inoculate ourselves, but it is the counterbalance to what's going on here, and it needs to be an urgent response from government to deal with these things, because the market in Australia and the industry in Australia shouldn't be exposed to global forces like that. It should be that we've got this baseline of absolutely important creative work and ability for people to have careers and not have to leave the country to deal with opportunities in other territories rather than in our own. So, that is the message. And it is the case that Australia has these great opportunities to partner in the Asia Pacific with co-productions in India and lean into Europe, which has been a stable base of kind of ongoing work. So we have these opportunities to move the dial here and not be beholden to essentially one marketplace. And I think that the lesson is we do all this at our peril and all across the economy, not just in creative industries.